We're live.
I don't know. I hit
Wait a couple seconds to see if it shows up on stream.
I hit the button.
There it is. We are live.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome again, boys and girls, to the wonderful world of the CodeCast on the Lifecast. Welcome to week 3 of our adventure into programming and shit. And now we're gonna do the most important part. We're gonna share out this shit.
Oh yeah.
Probably should have done that before the intro, but it's fine.
Oh well.
It's all good. It's all good.
We'll do it live.
Yeah. So you share it out, and I'll reblog it or retweet it or whatever the fuck.
You
And I'm also gonna put it on other things. What's that?
I forget.
Something about I get.
What are we doing this week?
Oh, let's share it. Okay, so this week, last week we did the weather clock thing, but this week we're gonna take a break from that. We're gonna go back to the wheel of oh fuck, as we call it.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, to recap, the project is we are going to be creating a wheel animation like web page, and you can give this page any kind of data about anything, like about your favorite restaurants, your favorite foods, or programming projects. If you have a list of programming projects that you need to decide what the fuck you want to do that week for a programming stream that you host, you know, this would be a cool web app for that. So that's the project, and we started that 2 weeks ago on our first episode of this, and we're going to be continuing it today. Is that all shared out now, Pat?
No, give me a sec. I'm still logging into Twitter.
God damn it, Pat. Slight delay. Also, wait, is this show live or is it black screen? Oh yeah, it is live. Okay, we have the intermission screen.
Oh shit, I forgot to hit the button.
You forgot to hit the button on the intermission screen.
The intermission screen's great. Sort of.
Yeah, it is. It is great.
Alright.
Okay, oh, now they can see Pac-Man. You're probably also going to want to move our heads.
Oh yeah.
Because you moved them before for the way we set it up last time, but now our heads are the way of the code and stuff. I gotta turn the bot down a bit on my end.
Oops.
Okay. We all shared out yet?
Nope, still writing the tweet.
Okay. Whew. All right, so where did we leave off last time? We got Pac-Man, all broken and disheveled. Oh boy. All right, there we go. All right, now what? Pat, you forgot the most important part.
What?
You forgot the link.
Ah, bitch.
You didn't link it.
Can I edit tweets? Is that a thing?
No, you have to delete it and rewrite it. Just copy it, paste it, and then add the link. I wish you could edit tweets. I think they used to have that feature, and then they got rid of it.
2017, and I can't edit a tweet.
Well, I think they don't let you do it on purpose. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had the Coffee tweet happen. Okay. That's your videos now on YouTube. Okay, so now I can check out that other thing later. Da.
Okay. We good.
Okay, we're good now. Now I'll share it out. Quote tweet. There we go. All right, I'll share it out on my end as well. Let's get this shit going.
All right, you get going. You know what? I'm gonna move both our heads onto the browser display.
Okay. Okay, so where did we leave off? I had to get my setup. All right, so my shit's all set up now. So, all right. I'll just recap again for the. Well, actually, no, I won't. I don't know. I already explained most of it before we went live, but I'll briefly go over it again. We are working on a animated wheel web app where you give it a bunch of data, and it'll spin a wheel. And it'll show you a result for what you're gonna decide out of a bunch of data. So if you have a whole bunch of restaurants you want to go to, it'll tell you what restaurant you're going to if you're indecisive. And it can also be used to pick like stuff like anything, like movies, or if you want just to pick a random name out of a bunch of names. So it can be used for anything. That's the general idea of this, and it's going to be an animation thing, and that's the main part that we're new to. We already understand how to do random buttons because that's one of the easiest things you know how to learn as a computer science student. The complicated thing is an HTML like animation thing with JavaScript and all that. So that's what we're focusing on. And last time when we were working on this was what was it, 2 weeks ago? Right, Pat? Because last week we did the last week we did the weather.
So 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so 2 weeks ago we got the basics of the random number generator thing for the data done. That was pretty easy. But then we started learning about the HTML canvas elements, and that's what we got going on right here. This disheveled mess has to do with trying to get a circle to draw properly, which we weren't getting able to successfully do. But like the next day after our stream, I figured out why that went wrong. So I'm gonna see if I can actually remember my solution here. So let's get right into this shit. Pat, most of the coding for this is gonna be in the JavaScript all the way at the bottom area.
Right around here.
Yeah, they're like the circle pi angle stuff. We got Deanna in the chat with us. Hello, Deanna.
Hada.
She said AA.
Hey.
Okay, so hold on. I'm getting notifications.
I wonder why.
Wolfborg. Someone said the Wolfborg podcast is better than this. And I don't know if I can argue with that. Because Wolfborg's a pretty cool guy. I gotta say. But I don't know about Wolfborg though. Yeah, so it's gonna be lit on the podcast tomorrow. I'm preparing a bit. Are you ready for how lit it's gonna be, Pat?
How lit? What's gonna be?
Podcast tomorrow.
Oh shit!
It's gonna be lit apparently. It's gonna be lit. There. Let's get right into this. Okay, so main problem we're having was we kept fucking up the circle generation, and it was just giving us Pac-Man over and over again. And what we have right now is a very destroyed half Pac-Man trying to eat a bunch of other shit. But it's fine, because we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that. Okay, so the reason why it's fucking up like that has to do with the pi angles of the, arc. We thought it had to do with, if you set it counterclockwise, you go from 0 to 1 pi that direction. But actually, it doesn't it's like coordinates if you set it to pi angles. So we're gonna fix that. We need. Well, let me just pull up the HTML5 documentation real quick. See if I can remember, because I don't want to just pull up the test code I wrote up. That's kind of cheating. I'll see if I can remember it. Okay, so it's going from the pi angle to right now it goes to I plus 4 times pi angle. That's not what we want. I think before it was plus 1, and when you do that, it makes it like actually Pac-Man when you make it +1,
Let's see.
and that's whatever. Um,
I should get an auto refresher.
I thought you had one last time. Oh, you were manually refreshing
Yep.
it last time we did this, weren't you?
Yep.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should get it on a refresher. Okay, so that's all well and good. The fact that it gives us Pac-Man there. The problem has to do with because we're doing it counterclockwise there. Also, I wanted to bring this up, Pat.
Yeah.
We're trying to get it to produce a half circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if we're gonna be having it spin, wouldn't it be easier to make it like a full circle, but like the bottom half is cut off by the canvas?
That might be easier.
Because like as long as we get the canvas to work so that it doesn't show it past a certain point, and we can see that it does that with the Pac-Man drawing that we got up there now.
Mm-hmm.
It cuts off at like the top and bottom. For a wheel, we're gonna want to do the spin animation, and it's probably easier to do it if like it's a full circle. So we could probably get it to do that. And actually, if we're getting it to do that, why are we even bothering with editing this shit like this? Was that Mario?
Yep.
That's Mario. Yahoo! Where, do you still have a link to the code that we used for this originally?
No.
Or the code that we tried? Okay. Because I know we tried to use some code originally for it, and it did make a full circle with it cut and stuff like that, but we don't really need that. Okay, it's fine. It's all good. So we got... I still have to try to refresh all the shit that we got going here so I can get more used to it. Okay, so right now we have it be half the width, half the height, to try to get half a circle. But if we're doing the full thing, we don't really need that, right? We only did that for... Wait, did we do that for... No, that's for getting it in the middle of the canvas. Okay, so that's fine. Radius 350, that's fine. Maybe we set height to lower. Make it lower. Nope, that made it higher. Okay. There we go. That puts the circle low. I think we need to move the canvas up a bit, though.
Wouldn't we need to move the canvas down?
Well, I mean, oh, no. Oh, yeah, that's true. So it's either we move the... Well, no, the canvas itself is what the shape is inside of, but the orange block isn't actually the canvas itself.
Oh.
The orange block is just like a container for everything that we're using in the project. So let me see what we got for that. Oh, yeah, because it's outside the title div. It's inside the container div, but not the title div. And so the container is colored. Container width and height are marked. Width and height of the canvas are also marked. But for some reason it's lower than the height of... I think I know why it's lower. It's lower because of the text stuff at the top that we got. It's taking up space. So I'll just lower the height of the what's it called? No, I'll just increase the height of the container. Increase the height of the container. Let's try 600. Too much. 550. 40. 20. Oh, too low. 30.
Oh, close.
Almost 30 or 25.
Can you hear me, y'all? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just wasn't talking that much before. But
Okay,
I think
yeah.
your mic should be fine. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm maxed out. We're both maxed out on OBS, so
Yeah, I can hear you on the stream too, so that should be
yeah.
good. Okay, so now we got the circle there. I'm gonna see if we can get the animation going before we get the color shit working, because I gotta get reacquainted with that color shit, and that's gonna be a while. But we can actually get started with the rotation part, because I believe that's actually pretty straightforward. Okay, Pat.
Yes.
How do we time events in JavaScript?
To Google.
Yeah. I want something to happen with the code every like millisecond or so, because we want the rotation feature to happen.
Timed events.
Also, while you search that up, I'm gonna make a button so that we can actually use that.
Boom.
Is button an actual HTML tag you can use? I think so.
Yeah, I think it is.
It is, okay. We are in business. Alright, so oh shit, that fucked. That's fine. I'm gonna not fuck with that anymore because it keeps moving shit around. Alright, so I keep messing with the theme stuff. I'm gonna leave the theme stuff alone. The button, I need to do a function. Function, rotate, spin wheel. There you go, spin wheel. That'll be the function. Alert. Okay, button equals. Where's the button equals thing? Where'd my button go? There's my button. Okay. Action equals. Spin wheel. Try it out. Did not work. That's cool.
Wait, is this what we want? The window object allows execution of code at specified time intervals.
Oh, I have to make it on click. That's it.
So, wait. What am I looking at? Timing events, right?
Yeah, I want it to run code every couple say I want to run a code every second or so. What's the code I would use for that? Is it like set interval or whatever?
Let's see. It's probably this. Set timeout.
Set timeout? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and now I need to know it's probably just rotate, I think. The command to rotate. To like CTX rotate. Okay, so I got the button working. When you click it, it says haha. So that's progress. We can fix the theming stuff later, but for now I'm just gonna leave it at this. Make it 40. No, make it 45. There you go. That 46, 7, maybe. Yeah. Okay, that's good. And I click it. It says, "Haha." Okay. Cool. So now we change this to be set timeout.
I'll be back in a second.
All right. It's just you and me, fans. Noble watchers of the stream. How are you all doing today in chat? How y'all doing today? We having a wonderful, wonderful day. When is it window that's set timeout? Okay, so it's set timeout and a function inside of it. I think it's a reference function. 1,000 milliseconds is 1 second. Okay. Function is executed once. If you need to repeat, you set interval. Okay. Okay, interval. You set it, alerts hello every 3 seconds. Okay. So timeout. So timeout will delay showing it for a certain amount of time. So after a certain amount of time, it does it. But set interval will run it repeatedly for that amount of time. And then you just add a part into the function to stop at a certain point. And we can do that. You can do that. Okay. Okay. Are you guys able to see this on stream? I'll move it up a bit so you guys can. Because Pat's not here right now to scroll down. The spin wheel function right there is what we're going to be editing for this. Set interval. You're going to need the function. And we're going to need the amount of time to do it for. I think every 10 or 100 milliseconds.
Boo.
Oh shit, you scared me.
Uh,
Can you hear the fear in my voice?
uh,
Okay, HTML canvas. I need the rotate function. Is it? It's probably just rotate. Yeah, dot rotate.
HTML rotate function.
Yeah, it rotates the current draw. Oh, the current drawing. That changes things. Does that mean we can't close the drawing? Or is it always considered the current drawing whenever you're... If you do stroke, it doesn't close it, right? It's still current drawing. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at.
Oh, you're looking at that one? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that, like, because we did stroke already, I didn't know if that, like, makes it a new drawing or something like that. But I think that should work fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we need to... Do we need to make this a global variable? Hold on, let me open the link you sent me. Get element by ID, my canvas, get context 2D, we did that. CTX rotate, okay. 20 math pi. Okay, so rotate. Calculates the degrees to radians. Degrees times math.pi divided by 180. Example, to rotate 5 degrees, specify 5 times math.pi times divided by 180. Global variables, also known as Mr. Worldwide.
Oh.
stuff and things, right, Pat?
Stuff and things? Things and
Stuff
stuff?
and things. Things and stuff. How you doing today, Pat?
I'm doing alright. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. Got
Yeah.
a literal gallon of water here to drink from
Why?
because I'm too lazy to get a cup.
Makes sense.
And I just happen to have a gallon of water sitting next to me at my desk. Don't judge me, all right? I don't judge you.
I'm not judging you.
Okay, maybe I do judge. Maybe I do judge, Pat. Do I have to actually write the function inside of it? Or can I just write a different... I'll just write a different one and see. Function rotate wheel. Because spin wheel will have other shit in it.
Like what?
Oh, like it could, that could also be what returns the results and stuff like that, calls other functions.
Ah.
So this is going to call rotate wheel. So spin wheel is the function that gets called when they actually click the button that's on the page right now. And then that should call rotate wheel every 100 milliseconds. So if we set it to alert, let's see what happens.
So the button calls...
It's supposed to, when you click the button, it's supposed to call the alert function every 100 milliseconds. And it did not work. So I broke something. But that's fine.
How dare you?
That's fine. It's all good in the hood, as they say. I don't know who they are, but they say it.
That's what just someone said. That's all.
Yeah, they say it. Because that's not it, and that isn't. Okay. So we have to use interval for it to be repeated. So we're doing set interval. Oh, I forgot to make it I. I forgot that. That'll do that. Forgot to make it a capital I.
Oh. Programming.
Yeah, it does it. Okay. And now that won't close because it's triggering every... Oh my fucking god. Oh no. Oh no, I screwed up. It won't go away.
You made it an infinite loop.
Shit.
How dare you?
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to close the tab. Fresh. Never doing that alert box test again. I'm gonna close tab. You're probably gonna have to do the same because they're not going on.
I just did it.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the alert function. So now it should be safe to go onto it and press the button. Nothing will happen when you press it now, but you just created a spam website is what you did. Yes, that's exactly what we did, and that's the best. Okay. So now it doesn't do anything, which is fine. And we gotta grab the drawing. Oh, those are already global variables, right? Yeah, they are. Okay, so CTX dot rotate. That's just the function, right? CTX dot rotate.
Dot rotate, yeah, is the function.
Okay, yeah, then this should work. And then... Oh, I know why it's not showing up. Those are all outside of the function, so do I have to say, like, global in front of it? How does this work with JavaScript? For, like, global variables, do you know this, Pat?
For global? Wait.
For, like, okay, so we got, like, variables that are outside of the function.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to actually write global in front of them to be able to access them inside of a function?
I'm not sure for JavaScript.
Well, we can find out real quick. 5 times math dot pi over 180.
Global variable.
I just somehow screwed up and changed the font size on my thing by a lot, and I do not like. I don't know what I did. Pat, how do you change the size of the font on the stream? I mean, not the stream, the Code Anywhere.
Try Control-0 first.
Nothing happened.
Okay, do...
Control, oh no, Control plus and minus just does it on Chrome.
Yeah.
Because I just accidentally used a keyboard shortcut on the actual website. And now my font's all shit.
Where is
Yeah,
it?
I don't know what happened. I can't see shit.
Where was it?
I just screwed up. I'm good. I'm good at programming, I swear. Okay, here it is. Increase font size. Shift Control Alt Up.
Oh yeah, it was that weird thing. Control.
Shift Control Alt Up. That isn't at all what I accidentally pressed, but that's okay. I can assure you, it's impossible to accidentally press that key combination. Yeah, honestly, you really did this time, Derek. Goddamn, unbelievable.
How dare you fuck up?
Yeah, you know what happens. All right, Pat.
What is this land we have commented out down here?
At the bottom,
Yeah.
that is. I think that was at the beginning. We were trying to get it to test to see if we can get the random only to work. And at the time we called it project tag. I don't think we need that anymore.
Okay.
I don't remember what. I think we left it in there in case we wanted to turn it back on to have the random results still show on the screen.
Okay.
I don't know. But I don't think we're going to need it, but it's whatever.
It's whatever. Okay, did
Oh yeah, so now the rotate wheel. If global variables work the way I think they do, you press it, it should rotate it. But it doesn't look like it does.
Because it's all one solid color, so we can't tell.
Well,
if
it's
rotating.
not, the whole thing's not solid. There is actually one part of it that's open. So I remember that from when we had it moved. There's like one part in like the bottom left. But when it rotates, we should see it eventually. So it's not working right now. So what is happening is the global variables thing is happening. So let me try that. JavaScript, global variables. Although, wait, no, we shouldn't. No, we'll just pass it in as a thing. Whatchamacallit? Parameter. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I know programming.
Same.
We can just call var ctx. Is that a thing?
Probably.
Oh, probably. And then call that and spin the wheel too. Var ctx. Also, the rotate wheel function itself didn't. Fucking no. The rotate wheel function itself didn't actually have the parentheses. That's probably breaking it too. Let me try it without it first. Did not work. Okay. So now I'll try with the parameters. var ctx, var ctx, ctx.
The circle went away.
What? Shit.
What'd you do?
What? I didn't do shit. Wait, if you click it, does something happen? No, nothing happens. I didn't do it, I swear. Oh. Missing semicolons, maybe?
Oh.
Find out. No. I didn't do anything. Well, let me delete the functions real quick. Okay, they're back, so it's something inside of it.
Probably the var. This part. And this part.
Is it because we named him CTX? No, I don't think that would do it, would it? Well, let me comment out the actual rotate function. Okay, so it's still gone. If I take out var CTX. Still gone if I take out CTX. Still gone. Still gone. Where did it go? What happened with the thing? We broke it all. Oh, yeah, that's probably it.
Oh, no.
Okay, no. Well, now it's back.
So
If I
this
said to
this
do
one
that,
broke it.
when you added when we had var CTX in the rotate wheel.
Mm-hmm.
So that didn't work still. Da, da, da. I'm liking this music stream we got.
Right?
Good shit. We got good shit. All right, Pat. Where are we fucking up? We need to grab CTX. We actually just like there's got to be a way for us to pass it as a parameter, right?
I think so.
We can have it pass it to. Oh, I know why. I think I know why. Where are we calling it? Yeah, when we call spin wheel, we don't actually use CTX in it. So we'll say well, we can't say CTX in it because it's wait, god damn it. Okay, no, we won't pass the element through it. We won't do that. We'll just call it. Well, we'll just do the thing. We can call it in rotate wheel though. Var CTX. Var CTX. Okay, now, sure. And the wheel's gone.
Oops.
Or,
And the button doesn't work.
are we allowed to have a var in the parameter? Like, what's going on with that? JavaScript.
What?
Function. Parameter. Like, am I just screwing up my JavaScript stuff? No, it's function name, parameter, parameter, parameter. So it's function, function name, the name's the. You don't even need var at the beginning of it. So this as it is right now is supposed to work.
But it doesn't.
But it doesn't. But it don't.
Where'd this
It
part
don't.
come from? Okay.
Don't. But it do. That's I added that in because it's supposed to
Yeah, it came from
grab
there.
the CTX shit. If I just copy it down here, try that, maybe. I don't know. Cry.
It didn't work either.
Okay. Rotate. Rotate right now.
Nope.
Son of a bitch. Also, I want to see if I could change it to not be just one color.
That would help.
Less than 8. Okay, so that made some of it green. God knows why. Okay, so I got rid of also the false thing at the end, so now it's all like we got some colors up at the top, so we'll definitely be able to tell when it rotates.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got spin the wheel function. I'll just move it all into fucking one function. Delete rotate wheel. It's all gonna be in spin wheel. Wait, no, but we can't do that because it has to call the rotate wheel function. Okay, no, it's fine. We're all good. We're all good here. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of CTX. Let's get rid of CTX. And now it's just that, right? And then we get CTX.rotate. Five times math.pi divided by 180. 'Cause that's what it's supposed to be, right?
Mm-hmm. I think
Yeah.
so.
Yep. You set it to the degree you want to rotate by times math.pi divided by 180. Okay, so this is supposed to be fine. This at the top is also fine. Theoretically, there shouldn't be problems.
It's not spinning.
But it's not working. If I get rid of those parameters. No. Okay, now let's try if I actually put the function in, like the whole thing inside of there instead of rotate with.
Okay.
Let's try that. So that's what the documentation was showing. It made no difference. Okay. Made no difference at all.
Cool.
What's going on here? You got C document, get element by element, my canvas. We know it gets it because we got it before.
Code as
We
lemon
get-
lime aesthetic.
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 Am I calling the right function? Spin wheel. It calls spin wheel. It runs it.
Yeah.
And that calls the interval. It runs that. Hold on, let me. What element IDs do we have? We got title, wheel, project. Okay, so we're gonna just test it some more still.
Okay, to see if it even gets that function.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's wait.
What?
It's not happening every interval.
What do you mean?
It's supposed to run the code every interval. Because we got it to set interval. It's supposed to run it every 100 milliseconds. So we should be seeing a lot more things posted there. Because once you press the button, it's supposed to run it every 100 milliseconds.
Mm-hmm.
It runs the function. Not the function. The function. But it only runs it once. It's not supposed to run it once. And it wasn't running it once before when we broke the website. There we go. It's because I had the parameter thing open. Now it's going to break.
Yeah, we broke it again.
It's fine. I'm going to get rid of it and then refresh the page. Cool, we're good. Because now we know it works. We know the function is supposed to work. It didn't rotate the wheel, though.
Nope.
So I feel like I still have the rotating function fucked up. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. So we're doing the same exact thing we did at the top. We do var c to grab it, and then ctx to grab the context.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly what we did before, and we know that works fine. But then down here, it doesn't want to work. We get... We know for a fact we got the other ones. And then it's ctx.rotate, right? ctx.rotate, and you give it degrees. So if we give it 20 pi to work. We've given it 5. It's supposed to run. Maybe if we make that bigger, like 20. No. Made no difference. Because the code at the top is only supposed to run once, right? It's not running every single time, right?
Which code?
The script code that's not inside of the function.
Yeah.
That would all just happen once, right?
I think so.
Supposed to.
That part only runs like every time the page is refreshed.
Can we get it to transform? Or like move? Translate's what we want. Okay. Just to see if we can actually move the thing. So translate, and then you give it coordinates. So if we translate it to ctx.translate 7070. It did not. Okay, so we're having problems actually connecting to the CTX variable. Is it because we already used the CTX variable?
Maybe.
Can't get context twice. Because we're essentially getting it twice, I think. No. Okay. So I don't understand what's going on with this. JavaScript global variables. Something's happening with the context thing, and that's no bueno. Or maybe we have to close the context before. No, I don't know. What do you think, Pat? Okay, so apparently if we call var and then that variable outside of a function, it's supposed to automatically be a global variable.
Yeah.
It's supposed to, right?
Yes.
So, okay, so if I go in and I get rid of var in front of all of them, right?
Mhm.
It's supposed to just work, right? There's nothing wrong with it right now. It's supposed to just work, right?
Okay.
Okay, so let's try this. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Okay,
Where
so
are we
all
fucking
right,
up?
maybe if I get rid of the C and CTX because we're already grabbing it before. All right, maybe now it should work. No problems, right? Everything should be good, glorious, right? Doesn't work.
Where are we fucking up?
Doesn't work. I haven't the foggiest. Okay. JavaScript won't rotate. Won't rotate context. Oh, I think I know why. It is rotating it, but we can't see it because we haven't told it to redraw the circle after that.
That makes sense.
You're rotating it conceptually,
Is there
but
like
you haven't told it to draw it yet.
Is there like a
So
dot update?
No, but we're gonna make one.
Okay. Makes sense.
We'll make a function. Wait, what were you saying? Like a dot update function or something like that?
Something like that. Like you're saying.
Oh, there might be one of those.
Like you're saying it's drawing it. I mean, it's turning it, but it's not drawing it.
Yeah, there might be an update function.
What's up, Deanna? Coding is bullshit. What do you mean coding is bullshit?
Yeah.
What do you mean coding is bullshit?
Yeah, because it is.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
You're like, no, I can defend coding. No, I can't. Okay, so we're gonna take this for loop that basically draws it, and we're going to make it a draw function. Function draw wheel. Makes sense, right? Cool. Wunderbar.
Because you didn't tell it to draw. Yeah.
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 It didn't just draw by itself. I
It-
don't know why.
It's like we didn't tell it to update the frame in like the frame rate.
It's like
So-
we didn't tell it to do something, so it just didn't do it.
We're stuck on frame 1, but we want to see frame 2 and 3.
Okay. Now
Is that a
the
limitation
wheel is
of Java
gone,
or just
and
a thing?
shit.
It's a thing in general, actually.
Pat, click the wheel now. I mean, click the button now on the page.
It's a thing in general, but like it's a thing you always forget.
Yeah.
There is no wheel.
Now click the button.
Oh no. Oh no, it just
Yeah.
coding is like asking a genie to get you to do something. Yeah. So we grabbed the wheel and just threw it.
Why isn't the wheel there at first? Oh, because we didn't actually draw the initial wheel. Okay, so we'll draw the initial wheel with the first draw wheel function. And then we rotate it and it just goes around and around and around. I think it's rotating around the top left coordinate of the like canvas. Okay, so how do we get it to just spin? How do we get it to spin, Pat?
Create an anchor point.
How do we create an anchor point?
I don't know. Wait, what? Why my page refresh? What'd you do? Oh no. Oh, wait, I forgot I have the auto refresh here. This is.
It's still generating. Okay, so we got a nice little animation going. It's not what we expected, but there's movement. There is movement. Is rotate the right function we would use for this? Or is there a different similar one? The rotate method rotates the current drawing. Rotation will only affect drawings made after the rotation is done.
Damn it. Auto refresh is a bitch.
Okay, so another thing we have to notice is we're not actually rotating the image, we're just redrawing it over and over and over again. So I think we also need a function to like clear the screen.
Yeah.
There probably is already a function for it inside the canvas materials. This is good. It's really interesting to hands-on learn the canvas element stuff. There's a lot to it. There's clear rectangle, but we're not using it. We're using like a series of things. Closed path creates a path from the current point back to the starting point. That's helpful. But what we need is something like clear the thing. What'd you send me?
Code.
Stuff and things.
Stuff and things.
Stuff and things. Okay, so what is this? This is create a wheel for fortune, a wheel fortune for your HTML5 games with phaser in only a few lines. That's a pretty cool wheel they got going there. Nice smooth spinning I think got going on. But are they like using a? Yeah, they're using like a JavaScript library called Phaser for it.
Oh. And we're writing
Yeah.
our own.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's like a JavaScript games library thing. That'd be cool to look into in the future, though, to test out some existing JavaScript libraries, like game libraries and stuff. I was actually messing around the other day with React.js
Yeah.
or whatever like that, something like that. It's pretty cool stuff they got going for how they generate stuff. I think that's like Facebook uses it to build its interfaces and shit. They use like XML to generate JavaScript code. So it's pretty interesting. Okay, so we need to clear the canvas. How do we clear canvas?
Canvas.clear.
I don't see that in the HTML5 like things for it.
Wrong window.
There
we go.
How to clear canvas. Oh, we just do clear rectangle and then just have it do the width and length of the canvas. So it just clears everything in the rectangle. That works.
We should fix the spinning though.
Yeah, we do need to fix that, but we also need to make sure we don't generate 1,000 images behind it that we don't even realize. I actually don't know if that fucks with it. Like, because I see it draws over it. I don't know if it actually keeps the data behind it. Oh, well.
I don't know.
I have no clue. And then to clear the wheel, we do... ctx dot clear rect 0 0 c dot width c dot height. So now when you do it, you should only see one wheel.
Let's see.
No, never mind. Now when I do it, nothing happens.
Cool.
Oh, because I wrote clear rect with like an X.
Get wrecked.
There we go. Animation's kind of choppy, but we can whoa. Oh shit. If you keep clicking the button, it goes faster. Keep clicking the button. Wee. Okay, let's get it to rotate 10 degrees. See if that makes it less choppy. Make it 5 degrees and then increase it to 300 milliseconds. No, that's too many milliseconds. 200. Too slow. Every 50 milliseconds. Much smoother, but still kind of slow. Should I actually have it rotate by every 1 degree? Alright, well this is fine for now, because what we really should do is fix the rotation thing. Because it keeps happening around the top left corner, and we don't want that. Why does it keep happening on that way? Is the stream still on? Yes, so. Adam's in the chat now.
Hey, Adam.
How you doing tonight? I have to turn the bot down a bit on my end. Okay, so
Show me your finest. What?
Squiggly boys.
Squiggly boys? Okay.
Show them the wheel right now, how it spins. Or it rotates.
Okay. Refresh. Go.
Whee! If you keep pressing it, it goes faster.
Wait, it goes faster if you keep pressing it?
Yeah, if you keep pressing it, it goes faster because it's
great.
triggering it. It's like adding to the
Oh
calls.
no.
Oh shit, there it goes. There it goes. Canvas, rotate, center.
It's lit. Faster. Oh no.
Oh, I know what it is. We have to rotate it and then also translate it backwards so that it stays in the center.
Oh no, I can't see the code update though.
Okay. So we rotate it and then we move it back to the center. So I think I got that. It's still going.
Yeah, I just keep hitting the button.
CTX C.width. Why is C.width twice? C.width, C.height. Oh, I fucked that up. I don't have to translate it. I could just move it to the center, right? No, I can't. Okay, then what do I do? What did we do? I look at the stream and it's still going.
Fuck Jim.
Adam's got his emojis with us as always. Adam, how you doing tonight, my dude? Pat, you got any ideas for this?
To actually get it to spin properly.
Well, okay, so when you rotate it, it always by default will try to like turn it a bit. Like it rotates it around the like top left. They're considering the top left like the center, I guess, because it's actually turning the whole like drawing around the top left. We want it to stay in the center. So
yeah, we want it to stay in the center and just kind of twist.
Right. We want to basically move it to the center every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Center of the circle. That's the goal here. Just translate, move it to an exact position. Translate. Remaps. Translate remaps the 0, 0 position on the canvas. So every time we use translate, it places the origin somewhere else, and that's what we want. Right? I think.
You think? Let's
No, I think a lot of things.
JavaScript.
Or maybe we no. Okay, so we rotate it and then we translate. No, we translate it, then we rotate it, then we translate it. Maybe. Okay, yeah, so we translate it first to set it to the center. And then after that, we move it back to the top left corner. Okay, so that's what we do. So we had the bottom part right. We just got to apply it to the top part as well.
Okay.
we gotta make it.
So what did these lines do again?
Oh, which lines?
The one you're doing right now.
Oh,
82.
so when you call translate,
Mm-hmm.
on the canvas itself, the origin of the canvas is by default the top left. That would be like the XY coordinates are up there, and everything you place is based on that one place as the origin.
Yeah.
What we're doing first is we're gonna move it so that the origin is in the center.
Yep.
And that's what we want it to be. So, and then once it's in the center, you rotate it and it'll rotate along that center. So if we make the center where the circle actually is with its center, then it will only rotate in place.
Okay, and we'll get what we want.
Right, and then we set the origin back to the top left in case we need it. So, and then I don't believe we have it because we have it go all the way to the bottom. So just see what's C height. I think should work. Let's try it. It did not work. I don't know where the circle went, but it's gone. Oh no, there it is. Oh shit.
It just kind of fucks off. Ah.
Oh, I know.
You know how to fix this monstrosity?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, whoa. That is okay. The orange background rotates with it.
Oh, God.
It doesn't clear the drawing. Even though it's supposed to clear the drawing. It just, like, I call the clear drawing script, right? It's not actually supposed to just keep drawing over it. Draw a wheel. Correct. Did I screw something up? Don't worry, guys. It's not a bug. It's a feature. We intended for this. We wanted just a cool little light show. What did I fuck up? Okay, so at first we want the center to be the bottom height, but half the width. Okay. And then we have it do that. And then we want it to be... Can I just set it to translate 0, 0? No, we can't because it's manually placing it. Right? Yeah. So we need to be negative width, negative height divided by 2. No, it is gone again. Oh, there it is. It just keeps running away. The width is in half. That's what we want. The height is fine. That's what we want. I guess from the origin, we change it to be... The width is always a certain amount. So we cry.
Yeah.
That's all we do.
We just cry.
Yeah. Okay, maybe that is it.
Wait, where did...
There we go, I did it. We did it.
Oh.
So what happened was I had to make it because where we were getting screwed up is like we kept forgetting about the fact that we're only showing half the circle. So I had to set the new point is going to be half the width and then the height so that we get the bottom center of the screen first, right? But then when you reset it, you have to do negative half the width, negative height. So that goes back to the top left. So this is all good now. Now we can work on getting it to look cleaner. when you rotate it. So I'm gonna try having it do 1 degree
Yeah.
every, I don't know, 20 milliseconds. It looks kind of cleaner. Kind of slow though. So let's do 10 milliseconds. So kind of slow. 5 milliseconds. And if you click, it goes faster. All right, boys, we're in business. The wheel of oh fuck is spinning.
Wheel of fuck.
That is a spinning wheel. If I have ever seen a wheel spin, it's this one. Okay. So that's another major hurdle out of the way. What are the next steps, Pat?
Now to actually have it grab the results, right? Yeah.
Okay, so right now we have it getting a certain amount of data.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we gave it like 4 elements for like a test data thing.
Wait, where are we giving it data?
Yeah, we gave it var options.
Oh yeah, right here.
It's like thingy doodad and thingamajigger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now it spins and it goes pretty fast.
I mean, the more you click.
We're also going to need to time it so that it does stop. So that's what we should do next.
Can we do like after a certain amount of time, it slows down and then stops?
Of course we can do that. Also, another thing, we're not actually going to want them to be able to click it over and over again to do it, right? Because then they'll fuck with it. They'll fuck with everything. So unfortunately, for the fun of the speed, we have to turn it off for now. We could probably turn it back on later after we add more checks and shit. So we're gonna make a Boolean variable and just use that. Bool or var spinning equals false. And when you click the rotate wheel, or spin wheel, and it says spinning, that equals true. If spinning is false, then we run all this and then set it to true. Okay, and the rotate wheel function, we want it to, actually no, it's still in the spinning wheel though. We want it to, right? No, wait, what? How do you get an interval to stop?
Stop.
Is it really just stop?
Maybe. JavaScript interval.
So like clear interval? Clear timeout.
Oh.
Can you clear an interval? Yeah, it is clear interval.
Okay.
So you just say clear interval and you specify a certain time for it to stop at. Actually, no, you just say the timer thing itself. Okay, so that's fine. How long do we want to spin for? Like 3 seconds?
5. Seems like a good number.
Okay. Actually, we're actually going to want a little bit at the end of it to be randomized, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll have like a base time, but then also like very small, like milliseconds worth of the time is randomized so that the result can also be randomized. Okay, but that's additional later. So right now, if it's spinning, oh, does the wheel only work once now? Okay, good. So now you can't do the super speedy thing. So once you refresh, you won't be able to do that.
Aw.
But we can add that back later. Don't
Just add a
worry.
button for Sonic Speed mode.
Yeah. Whew, all right. Now we're in. Let's keep it going. Start a little late tonight, but we're still piling on through. We draw the wheel. Get to go. What was I just talking about that we need to do? Oh, getting it to stop.
Yes.
Yeah, we want that to stop. It's time to stop. Time to stop, okay? No more. Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? Okay. Set interval. Oh wait, no. Add it in here. Set set timeout. And we're gonna want it to do function.
Function what?
What was it? Like clear interval? Yeah. Clear interval. Rotate. Oh, we have to make it a variable. Rotate interval. I think that's how that works. Sounds about right.
Now the wheel's not spinning.
Oh, that's because I didn't fix everything yet. Yeah, give me some time here, Pat.
God.
Okay, no, that's still not working.
You broke it.
No, shut up.
Yeah.
I'm a good noodle. I don't need any invite. Where did it go? Okay. Window.clear interval. You have to call window,
Oh.
I guess. Do I actually?
I thought C is our window, or CTX is our window.
Okay, so you don't have to actually call that then? You don't have to use window. So it's just clear interval, and then the variable for it. You set. Oh, I have to set to var. That was it. Var rotate interval. There we go. It's still not spinning though. That's fine. It's all good in the hood.
In the hood.
I'll just make another function then. Function stop wheel. Oh, what was I doing? Wait, no, that is fine. That is fine. Okay. Oh, it wasn't running because I didn't actually set a time for it to run at. Well, I'll still leave it as a function.
Isn't coding fun?
Yeah, you know it.
You know it.
Stop wheel.
Oop.
Okay, what's 60 times? How many seconds did we say? 5?
5.
So 300. Wait, no. 3,000 it has to be. Okay, so 1,000 milliseconds is a second. So 60,000 milliseconds would be a minute, but we're not doing that. So we only need 5,000, right? Because it's 1,000 milliseconds is a second. We're doing 5 seconds. 5,000 works. Okay. And in stop wheel, we're doing clear interval or rotate interval. Wunderbar. 4, 5. Okay, so 5 seconds passed and it didn't do it. That's cool. That's okay. No, that's wonderful. Okay, if it's not spinning, set timeout. Where's the set timeout function? Did I do clear timeout or clear interval? I did clear interval. That's what we're supposed to use.
Why don't you try clear timeout?
Because that's only for timeouts. We're trying to clear the interval.
Oh, okay.
So we set an interval. We want to clear an interval. That's all well and good. We had to set it to do it every 500 seconds, and it has not yet. Or 1 5. Let's do an alert box. Just to test that something is happening every 5 seconds. Or at 5 seconds. Okay. So it does trigger. Not trigger. Trigger. It triggers at 5 seconds, but it's not clearing the interval. I'm going to go off on a limb here and say it's because I fucked something up.
Most likely.
Rotate interval. Rotate interval. That the names are the same, right? I'm not going blind here, right?
Ah, why the thing pop up? Ah.
It shows up at 5 seconds only once.
Oh, shit.
I know why it's not working. It's because that's not a global variable. It's only called within that function itself. How do we make it a global variable?
var. I believe just adding var makes it global.
But then it's not working though. It has var in front of it.
What line are you looking at? 79?
Yeah. Oh, if you assign it to a window. So... Wait, no, never mind. That's not it. We're professionals, I swear.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just make it a global variable then. All right, so we got. Can I make it null? Can you make shit null in JavaScript? Let's find out. Var rotate interval equals null. And then spin wheel. We set it to be the interval, and then we remove it in stop wheel. So now it's supposed to work. Let me get rid of the alert.
Ah.
Hey, it stopped. Okay. Alright, so now it stops at a point that happens there. But then you can't press it again. Because in stop wheel, we also want to set spinning to false. So now... run, stop, and then you can click it again.
Oh shit.
Right.
We in there.
We in there. Alright. Now, we need it to be faster initially, and then slow down. So we can do that by making the interval a certain amount of time first, then clearing it and adding a new one that's faster or slower. And then you do that a couple times. And then you want to stop. Wait, what?
What?
Ah, that's complex. We can do it by the seconds. So 5 seconds is going to be spinning total. If we have it go really fast for 3 seconds, at the 4th second it's slowing down a little bit. At the 5th second, slowing down a little before the 5th second, slowing down a lot, and then it just stops at 5. That makes sense, right?
Yes. Yes.
My head is hurting already.
Yeah.
Well, at least we got the wheel spinning now.
And
Dude,
stopping.
this shit's coming along nicely. Also, we still got a couple things we got to do with this. We have to. What was I just saying? We have to get it to speed up and slow down at certain points.
Yeah.
For the animation of it. We also need it to actually display the data in each pie chart thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we need it to do that. We also need it to do a thing.
What kind of thing?
A lot of things. Like spin.
But
We already got spin. We already got spinning. But that's one thing. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's gotta do a thing. You know?
Or do I?
I don't know. I don't feel like you do, Pat. You don't get me. You don't get me, Pat. Okay, what? I had it on my head when I started this whole rant, and I completely forgot it. It's some other thing we have to do.
Make it spin faster.
We have to get it to spin faster and then slow down. We have to get it to read in the data.
Mm-hmm.
We also need it to clear the data and then add new ones as the new pie charts come in.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they add a lot of data, like a lot of choices, we don't want very, very tiny pie charts to work with.
Yeah.
What else? There was another thing that we needed. Oh, we need like a little line at the top to specify what it actually lands on.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be too hard.
No.
It's just like literally draw a line, don't touch the line. Oh, but how do we get it to draw the line but not fuck with the circle? I mean, not rotate the line when it rotates it.
Can
we just like
different variable?
Can you do that?
I think so.
Well, right now all we're doing to edit it is we get the canvas and then we get the context.
Mm-hmm.
Context itself is the drawing.
Mm-hmm.
We can't really add a new context, can we? I don't think we can.
Oh.
So then, how do we get it to ignore extra shit? Magic. Through magic, we do that. Wonder wheel. You know how before I stream, I accidentally had Twitch export my latest stream onto my YouTube.
Yeah.
It went as unlisted,
Yeah.
and I didn't really do anything with it. And it's already got like 3 copyright claims on it for music.
Oh.
That's why I tried streaming playing OS on YouTube once.
Yeah.
It didn't go well because as soon as the stream ended, I had 50 copyright claims for music.
Oh.
Because YouTube is very, very, very annoying about that. Because fucking Google likes to cave into everyone and their mother who makes a copyright claim. Okay, where are we right now?
Well, what do you want to do next?
I don't really know. We got like we gotta make a line that doesn't rotate with the rest of it.
We can
We
leave
gotta
that
make-
for like last.
Yeah. We also gotta do data that shows up on the piece of the pie but doesn't like we can't have it for every single piece. We have to have it randomly generate the next one. So we have to randomly generate 4 at start, and then every time it adds a new one while rotating, we have to add another one
Okay.
randomly out of the list onto there, and then clear all the old ones, and then it keeps going and going and going. So there's math involved with that, with trying to detect at what point the rotation's at.
Mm-hmm.
So we know it's going to be turning 1 degree every 7 milliseconds. You just got to calculate how many pie pieces we got. 8 pie pieces, right?
Yeah.
So we need... Also, do we want it to be 8 or do we want it to be like 6? If we make it 6, then it'll be like more clear that there's one in the middle.
Yeah,
Wait, let me see if I can... I could probably just change it real quick and we can see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Make it 6. Alright, check that. No, whoa. Did you just change it to say let it rip?
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't do that. Okay, so there's another part of it I have to change if we do make it 6. I forget what I have to change though.
Cool.
So we only get 6 elements, but we need to stop doing it by 8. Right now, it's a thing. Right now, it's a thing. They're all things. We're all things. Thing 1, thing 2. Math.pi divided by 4 is the pi angle.
Mm-hmm.
We get the degree we're turning is I times pi angle. Oh, the start. Okay, so the starting arc, the start of the arc is I times pi angle. The next one is I plus 1 times pi angle. The first part's fine, starting it off at 0 times the pi angle. That's fine. Does that work?
Yep.
Yeah, you did. There you go. Oh, that's much cleaner. Yeah, that's much better for our purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now that we got that, we got to figure out the math involved with detecting at what point do we generate a new piece to add on, and how do we add it to rotate to?
That sounds hard.
Can you add text as a part of a drawing and rotate it as well? JS rotate text canvas. Drawing rotated text on the HTML5 canvas. It looks like they're just saying you just draw the text on, but I don't know how you draw text on. Draw text. Canvas text. Oh, there's an actual canvas text function.
Oh.
Fill text. That's it. ctx.fill text. Okay, so we can do that. We can do this right now.
Coolio.
Okay, so is the options. Okay, we gotta make the options variable before all the functions. Okay, so I moved it to the top. Okay. So I marked a section under spin wheel where we're going to have to add a check to draw new text onto it. But we could start by having it draw text randomly to the 3 pie charts to start. So to start, we're going to have it we draw it, we move it to the center of it, and then we rotate it to match. Wait, also how does sizing work for this? We want the variables to be a certain size, right?
See.
Is there a way to check if it's inside of the circle?
Let me see.
Probably not. You're drawing over it. I don't know.
Yeah, you're just putting something on top.
Yeah.
So you don't. It probably doesn't know what it's on top of.
Yeah. Well, we could probably have a check for a certain number of characters, and if it's over a certain number, then it like doesn't print the whole thing, but the result that's shown below would be the whole thing.
Yeah.
That makes more sense to me. So you have like some like the middle one, it just prints from left to right, and then for the ones on the side, just like rotate it a bit. So let's try that. Let's try that right now.
Okay.
Let's try a thing.
A thing?
A thing.
A thing.
Thing 1, thing 2.
Thing 3?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so randomly is a function we can use for this. So for each of the options, fuck. We fill the whole circle with them to start, but we don't want to rely on that because then users can only make 6 at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can make it so that it doesn't matter how much data. No. If we make it so it doesn't matter how much data they put in, if they put in a bunch of data and we have it like shrink the size of the pie chart, which would probably be the easiest thing to do. If we had it do that, if they added a shit ton, the pie chart things would be really, really small.
Mm-hmm.
to the point where there's no point in a pie chart animation. My head's hurting.
Same.
It's all good. It's all good.
We good.
It's all good. I'll probably work on this for like 20 more minutes. What do you think?
Yeah, 20 more minutes.
We started the stream a little later today too, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
Made a lot of progress with this.
Yeah. We started at like 9.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the wheel. It spins. In place. Progress. We need the text to show up now. So randomly. So it draws the wheel. CTX dot fill text test.
Let's see, where does it put it?
It broke everything. Yay!
Click the button.
What? Oh. Okay, so it doesn't draw the initial draw wheel function because of the fill text thing. I guess fill text. Maybe it's like labeled differently. CTX.fillText. Oh, okay. So it takes 3 parameters. You give it the text. You give it.
And probably the XY position.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay, so we'll make the X position will be C dot width divided by 2. So it's in the center there. And the height, what is the radius of our circle?
We should have that somewhere.
350. So we'll make it like
Oh, yep.
a little more than half. So how much is half of 350? It's like 175? 125.
175 is half.
Okay, so okay. It's 175. So let's call it like 190.
Okay.
Let's see how that looks. It did not show up.
Couldn't you have just done radius divided by 2?
Oh, it's because I knew what happens.
What happened?
Oh yeah, I could have just done radius divided by 2. It drew the wheel over the text.
Oh.
Oh, but it's still not showing up, so it doesn't even fucking matter. C dot height divided by 2 plus 20.
Let it rip. Nope, nothing's happening.
Do I have to specify like the font first? Do I have to? Let's find out. CTX fonts. But no, it's still not showing with that. The width. So yeah, it's text, X, and then Y. So the X position is the width in half. The height is... Oh. It's getting it from top left, so that's why. Okay, so if we had it be height minus height divided by 2 plus 20. So we set it to height at first so that it goes all the way to the bottom. Then you minus half the height. and then add 20.
Okay.
Never mind, that didn't work at all.
Cool.
I don't know what I'm doing with that, but it's fine. Fill text test.
Let's see what just adding this does. The copy paste from them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is the color?
Puts it right there.
Do we actually have to set the color to be black? Is that what's happening? Is it actually showing up? But it. Oh, it is. It's showing, but it's like green inside the yellow square.
Oh. Oh.
We have to change the color every time.
Or just set it to black.
Yeah. ctx.color. Bless you. Bless you. Fill style. That's it. Fill style. Equals.
Black.
Wait, can we actually just say black here?
I think you can just say black.
Okay.
I think.
Bless you.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Why is it off? Oh, it starts off in the center, but it literally uses that to start and type. So we need to get it a little centered. How do we get it to center? So the font is 30 pixels. So we can just assume every character is going to be 30 pixels. Character length. Character length times 30. And then you divide that in half? It's very complex, but yeah, that works. Setting it to like 20 works for like our test purposes, but like if you set it to something bigger like that,
yeah,
it's gonna still not be centered. So that's why I'm trying to think if we just like grab, we take the length of the character that's entered, and then we calculate based on the font size. The fact that it's 30 pixels. Wait, with font size, does the 30 pixels mean that's 30 pixels for the width?
Probably.
As well, or is it diagonal? No, I would think it would be the width. Okay, so var text equals blah 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 blah. Fill equals text. Oh, hold on. Wheel text. So it doesn't fuck up if some variable is by default named text. How do you get the length of a string in Java? Is it just dot length?
Is it the same as everything else? Len?
A len?
JS.
Is it a len function or is it like calling dot len?
Len. Let me look it up. Hold on. String length. Oh, it's dot length.
Okay. Is it like a function or is it a variable?
It's what's our available? So it would be wheel text dot length.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you would be like
wheel length dot text times 30. Times 30 would be the like actual sizing of it. And then we want to divide that by half. Wait, hold on. This thinks us through. So that's the actual sizing of it. If we wanted to go into the middle. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So We do this.
Times 30.
All right, if we're divided by half, we can just times by 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just do that. So down here, subtract by, what is it, L?
Yeah, I made it L. We can make it something more clever, but...
It's screwed up.
Ah.
It moved it to the other side now. Why did it do that?
Because...
Wait, can we just do length? No.
No.
Length divided by 2. Length times 2. No. It was, no, times 30. Times it by 30, that gets you the actual pixel length. So we're at pixel length now. Number of pixels. Are the coordinates are done by pixels, yeah. So we have, let's say it's 4 characters long, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is what we got. So it'd be like 1,200 pixels. We wanted to start writing. Half of that is 600 pixels. So we want it to be the width is the center minus 600. Wait, that seems like a high number. Oh, no, it's not 600, it's 60. It'd be 60. So that's length times 30. That's fine. And you divide that by 2. So you could just make this 15 like we did before, and it's supposed to work. So that's getting half of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you get the width length, and then you minus L. It's not centered. It needs to be centered. That's moving it all the way there. I think that's it. You divide it by like 4. I don't know. We don't need to worry too much about getting it centered, I guess, right now. We can always tweak that later.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to check real quick. Okay, that's pretty much it. So, with that looks good anyways. So, getting it to rotate now. Should be easy enough, right?
Should be.
Well.
Easier said than done, though.
Yeah. It's all easier said than done. All right. So we go into the.
So would we
Pin
just copy this down to where it redraws the rotating shit?
Yes.
So we would copy this down to here-ish.
Yes.
And then that should work.
Oh, you got to copy the
Color.
font and fill style too.
Oh, did you already do it?
Yeah. There it goes. Oh, look at it rotate.
Let it rip.
Look at him go.
That's actually pretty
And it
cool.
stops. Look at him go.
That's actually pretty cool.
Look at it go. Okay, let's see if we can generate the ones on the side now. basically we want to spawn them the same way, but then just rotate them initially, right?
Mhm.
Actually, we're probably going to want to make an array of these, aren't we?
Yeah, the data's just going to be an array that it pulls from.
Yeah. We're going to need an array of these as well. Well, let's just get these to show up hard-coded first, just to get that working. Make sure that's all fine. And then we'll, next week when we do it, or whatever week we do it on, we'll iron out that part. So,
What'd you say again? I missed it.
well, let's just get the other two sides to show up first, and then we'll worry about like arrays and other shit like that next time we do this.
Okay, cool.
So we got the first one to show. Now I get the next one to show. So let's name this wheel text 1. Wheel text 1, wheel text 1. Da, 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 da. Wait, why does it work with the rotate wheel?
What do you mean?
Well, all we're doing, we put in the rotate wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We could just put in the draw function then.
I wonder if we just do that.
Do what? What'd you do?
Nope. Okay, never mind.
Let's I think we can move this into the draw function after the variables. And it draws the wheel. It should work the same. Just makes more sense to put it in the draw wheel function.
Yep, it still works.
Okay, so back to the rotate wheel. Actually, no, back to the beginning code. We're gonna add the same thing, but for the other codes. Wheel text 2.
23.
That's funny. You know what's funnier than 24?
2.
25. 2. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, what?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to name this var 2.
You just keep pressing 1 and 2.
But it's like purple.
Yeah, because it's a number by itself right now.
Okay.
You can't start a variable name with a number.
You did up here.
No, I didn't.
That's a 1. Oh, no, that's an L. Never mind.
That's an L. And you started that, not me. Get right.
Shh, 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 shh. L2.
L2. And this is wheel text 2. Okay. Actually, why don't we just... Can't we just move that into there? Into here? Get rid of these L functions? Because we could just actually move it into there. Right?
The wheel's gone.
Well, now it should be there. It's not. Okay, it's whatever.
Undo it. Undo it.
Hold on. It's because we didn't change the wheel text at the bottom where it says draw wheel.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, wait, we did. Wheel text 1. Okay, I commented out the other things. Wheels back. When I commented them out, when we bring them back, it breaks. We'll figure that out. Wheel text 2. Wheel text 2. Oh, it's got a semicolon in the middle of it. Now it should be there. And for wheel text 2 and wheel text 3, we're going to have to figure out how to get them to do the thing. So we basically get a position the same exact way as the first one, and then we rotate it. One of them will be 90 degrees, the other one will be negative 90 degrees. So let's say 2 is the one on the left, so it has to be see, but how do we rotate only one part of it? CTX rotate. It's like if we rotate, it's gonna oh, we rotate it before we fill it. That's it. We rotate and then we fill. And then we rotate it back so that it doesn't affect the circle, maybe? Okay, so 90 times math.pi divided by 180. Let's try and check that out. Wait, where'd the first text go? Our first text are gone.
I don't know what to do with it.
Var wheel text 1. Fill wheel text 1. Wheel text 1. I do that. No, it's gone. Fill style is still black. Font is still Arial. I have no clue what happened to our shit. Well, time to press undo until it works.
Mm-hmm. I'll just keep hitting F5 until it works. Nope. Oh, it's back.
Okay. I mean, I don't know why it messed up like that. I'm gonna paste it back and then we'll comment it out. Yeah, did you call her? That's fine to do. It's all fine to do, right? And we uncomment out that. Uncomment out that. Uncomment out that, right? And refresh. It's still there. Everything's still there. And then we uncomment out that. And we uncomment out that. Still there. Yeah, I don't know what happened the first time, but it's all good. We'll change the second one to be...
Hey, refresh the page. And then hit let it rip.
Yeah, I figured the rotate thing would be off right now. That's fine.
Okay.
I can fix that. It's because I need to reset the rotate afterwards. And we'll do that.
Okay.
I just need to make sure it's working now. And it's working now. I don't know what was broken before, but it's working now. Except the other letters aren't drawing. Rotate it 90. maybe rotate it like 60. You rotate 60, you fill text, right? It's supposed to show up somewhere. Oh, it's rotating from that center. So we translate it to this first. ctx.translate. All right, so that's the center. Rotate it 90 degrees or 60 degrees about the center. And we fill the text to be somewhere. Yeah. How's rotating work down here? Rotate, translate, rotate, translate. You still there, Pat?
Yep.
Okay.
Where are we?
Crazy.
Yeah,
But that's how it goes.
That seems about right.
So I'm trying to figure out what we do to get the text to actually show. Oh, I broke the wheel again.
The wheel's gone.
Get rid of translate. Trying to do the rotate thing so that we can actually see the text somewhere else on the screen, right? It's kind of not. What?
Go hit let it rip again. Oh, no, you fixed it.
Oh, wait. Okay, so what happens? Oh, yeah, that's fine. I can, like, reset the rotate after. It's just... Because if we do under here, ctx.rotate, is it minus 60? We do that. Yeah, you can. Kind of gets rid. For some reason, he gets rid of the text, though. I don't know why. Wheel text 1. Oh, we don't have L specified down here. Because now it's just this. So all the text is spawning there. We need it to rotate. We need it to rotate though. And if we have it rotate and then rotate back, doing rotate just gets rid of them for some reason. Some unfathomable reason. Oh! Yeah, it's still the top left. We need to do it from there. What was that?
I hit the reload button on the wrong page.
Uh-oh.
So I went,
Okay. Copy over the translate. We don't need it 1 degree, we need it like 60 degrees. Okay, well that moves them. Can I do negative? You can, alright. We're in business now. Yeah, boy.
Wheel's gone.
You're gone.
I mean, you're right.
No, the wheel's there.
I mean, now it is.
It was always there in our hearts. Just don't understand. Rotated by 120. Bam. But when you rotate it, it just says fuck you.
Wait, what?
When you rotate it, it just says fuck you. Like, press the let it rip button.
Okay.
No, refresh.
Oh.
So I got him to move, but now the drawing is off.
It's way off.
The translations are all reset. The rotate gets reset. So
Look at the stream at where my circle is. My pie. It's at the way far right.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it happens because of the rotating. I'm not sure why.
Okay.
Because we translate every time we translate it, it gets reset. So it's not the translate that's doing it. It has to be the rotate function itself. And okay, so first it goes back 60 and places it.
Yup.
Then it goes forward 120 to get past the 0 spot, and then to the next number, which you need. So it's all well and good, and then
So you want to subtract 60? Yeah.
yeah, I had it subtract 60 and it's supposed to reset it,
Yeah.
but it still fucks up the wheel.
Yeah. Why though?
I don't know reasons.
What if we just add another 60?
You just add another 60.
I know.
If you add another 60, it just jumps it.
Yep.
Wait, where did you add a 60?
At the very bottom, at this one right here. Now I made it negative 60 again.
Wait, what? Where are you doing 60?
79.
Where 79?
I just made it negative 60 again.
Yeah. Can you just make it 0?
We can try.
Yeah. You can. The other text disappears, but I think we could fix that.
So making it 0 fixes it.
Yeah, okay. So rotate 0. Yeah, okay. And it fixed the other thing.
And now we just drag.
Oh, wait. I don't think doing 0 does fix it. It doesn't move it. But you can see the pie thing jumps. The colors jump when you hit let it rip. Or at least with the first click. It does it with the first click. It doesn't do it with clicks after that. And that's very weird to me. When you rotate the wheel, it keeps doing it. Oh! We forgot to translate for the last rotate. I'm dumb. We've been doing the translate things to reset it, but we forgot to do it for the last one. That didn't even fix that. I don't know what's going on with that then.
What if we make this the minus 60 again? Divided by 180.
What did you do?
I don't know. I did some sort of math. Oh, it stopped by. Oops.
Capital M. Capital M for math. Okay, so it doesn't do the jump thing anymore, so that's progress. Now I'm trying to get the other words to rotate as the other one is. So before, literally all we did was just set it to be the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to do it for all of them? Okay, so if I just literally copy it?
Yeah, if you copy and bring it down, it should work.
Yeah.
Like we did before.
Okay, let me do that. And then delete the variable parts. Right there. So that should be good. There it goes. Oh, there they go.
We did it.
Woo! They all rotate in place. This is wunderbar.
That's really cool.
Okay, I'm gonna write a couple last minute to-dos for us to do next time.
Put them at like the top.
Yeah.
That way we don't forget for next time.
I forgot we called this also the WOOF because of the acronym.
I forgot.
Why don't we just call it YIF?
No. No.
To-dos. We need... I just had one in my head from what we did. Text from options randomly. We also need text new pi piece and add text. Check if text is bigger than pi piece and reduce. For aesthetic.
Aesthetic.
What else do we need? Speed.
Speed is key.
Speed up, then slow down spinning. And then line for the choice. Like the little line at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Wonderful. Is there anything else you can think of for the to-do?
Not right now, no.
All right.
I'm sure we'll think of something over the week.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, we made a lot of really good progress with this.
Yeah.
This shit is looking nice.
Very nice.
Play that note block nicely. Okay.
Okay.
That sounds like we're about ready to wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody. Thanks so much for showing up for this amazing adventure of the Wheel of Oh Fuck. I don't know what we're going to do next week, if we're going to continue this or go to the weather one. Probably go back to the weather one for next week.
Maybe, yeah.
We'll figure that out. And we'll figure out anything else that we're going to do with this shit. Yeah, anything else?
I don't know. You said we're gonna do the weather one next week, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
We'll figure it out. If like we finish, like with any project, if we finish them early, we can just go to a different one.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, really cool stuff happening here. We get a wheel, it spins. That's a major part of the wheel of all fuck. I don't know. I don't know. This is ready to ship. This is ready to ship, Pat.
Not quite yet.
This is ready. Come on. It says let it rip, and you click it and it spins. This is ready to ship. This is revved up and ready for shipment. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for showing up. We'll see you all next week.
Bye-bye.